Yeah. Well, fancy hearing from you. I thought you'd turned all respectable. I'm only joking, darling. Only joking. Yeah, we should meet up. I'll have a little look in my black book. Oh, I see. You're just literally around the corner, are you? Yeah. I reckon I could get away for a swift cup of coffee in about an hour or so. Yeah, we could catch up. Talk about old times. OK. I'll, yeah, see you there, then. Bye, Veronica.
Don.
Gov?
You know the people at the naughty end of the motor trade round here, don't you?
Oh, yeah, on behalf of the job, I suppose I do.
Right, if you'd bent your car in moody circumstances, you need a panel beaten or a replacement part, you'd know who to go to, wouldn't you?
Yeah, the whole point about the people I could go to is that they keep stum about it, especially from old Bill. But I could put the word around. What kind of damage we're talking about?
We're talking about work the suspect could have done himself, Gov.
But he'd still need a replacement part, wouldn't he?
His whole business is based on bent gear from illicit sources. Now, I'd rather not have the details of this case discussed in insecure circumstances.
Jeff, could you just run that past me again slowly?
I'm talking about Don's dodgy mates in the motor trade, that's all. I'd rather this whole business was left in the hands of those people who need to know. Well, that is me and my investigating team.
Yeah, well, that suits me. I'm snowed under as it is, Gov. Don't need the aggravation. I'll keep my nose out of Jeff's business if he keeps his out of mine.
Look, this is a criminal investigation department. You're not a bunch of hairdressers with PMT. So just behave accordingly. Is that understood?
Message received, Gov. Prance.
Hiya, darling. You're looking good, Veronica. You are looking good.
And you, Don. You don't change a bit.
Well, why mess with a winning formula? So, how's life been treating you?
Oh, I've had my ups and downs, but I'm a survivor, Don, you know me.
Absolutely. Are you still with that, what's his name guy? The one who used to import fancy goods?
What, Armando?
Yeah.
No, we went our separate ways. But it contributed to our personal growth, and we both came out of it the other side.
Fine.
I'm in a new relationship now.
Oh, good, good. So, you're settled then?
Well, he's tied at the moment, so we're not exactly an item in the true sense of the word, and there comes a point where you can't be over picky.
So, you just thought that you'd give me a bell, right? Or was there a little bit more to it than that?
You're always looking for a catch, aren't you?
That's why I'm still going.
In the old days, we did each other a few good turns.
As if I could forget.
No, I don't mean that. If I had useful information, I used to let you in on it, and if you knew something that would keep me out of trouble, then...
Yeah, well, these days we have to be very careful, Veronica. I mean, if you wanted to give me information on a regular basis, for reward, then you'd have to be registered, you see. And we couldn't meet one-to-one like this. You'd have to have a co-handler.
A co-handler?
Yes.
No, that's not my scene, Don. Not even when I was young and foolish.
Well, those are the rules now.
You never used to be so fussy about obeying the rules. Still, there's no reason why we can't meet socially one-to-one, is there?
Oh, no, at all.
Oh, well, I'll give you my number. 7 o'clock.
OK, I'll give you a bell.
Let's not lose touch again, eh?
Have we got a problem, Chris?
Oh. Yeah, the wobbly in the office. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Well, you know how it is, Gov. It's just two strong personalities rubbing each other up the wrong way.
Yeah, I know how it is. And I'm asking you if there's a problem with the firm. Because if there is, there's going to be some heads banged together. And if that doesn't work, there's going to be marching orders.
Well, I'm sure we're not in that position, Gov. Now, Jeff Daly and Don Beech are perfectly good DSs in their own right. Well, Jeff Daly's very reliable, strong on procedure, immaculate paperwork.
Well, I hope that's true for us all.
Well, I agree, Gov. Oh, Jeff's an example to us all. But there's that extra ingredient, you know, flair, where he's not so strong, and that's where Don scores. He gets the parts that others can't reach. Maybe empathy's the word I'm looking for.
Empathy with the criminal mind.
Well, none of us could do the job without a bit of that, could we, Gov?
You got to keep it in check, Chris. Supervise.
I'll have a word with Jeff and Don. Remind them that they're playing on the same side.
All right, Chris. But make it stick.
But I don't have a problem. You know me, Gov. I get along with all sorts.
So this morning didn't happen. Come on, Don. Jack Meadows is biting my backside about it.
Jeff Daly's got the problem, Gov. Look, he just doesn't trust me. He thinks I'm a chancer.
Really?
Yeah, I know that's how I come across, but that is just front. You understand that. Jeff, God bless him, he's a bit of a simple, straightforward sort of soul. They're like that where he comes from. In his way of thinking, what you see is what you get. Now, that is a basic mistake.
And that's all there is to it?
Well, maybe he gets the hump because the troops don't treat him as one of the lads. Well, that's down to him. He's a pipe and slippers man. Now, there's no harm in that, but he can't have it both ways, can he?
All right, Don. But be advised, Jack Meadows and I will be looking for signs of fence mending.
It's fine by me. I'm a pussycat. Jog along with anyone. But it takes two to tango, Gov.
I don't want the firm split up because of a personality clash, Jeff.
I don't see things in terms of personality, Gov. Everybody's doing the job, that's all I ask.
Do you think there's someone not doing their job?
I'm not in the business of speculation. If I see bad practice, I act accordingly.
Well, no one can argue with that, Jeff. But there's more to the job than just the work in hand, isn't there? There's morale, team building.
You mean I should spend more time propping the bar up?
Call it a contribution to esprit de corps, Jeff.
Gov.
Prime. No home to go to, Jeff?
I'll be a couple of hours finishing this lot off.
Fancy joining me down the pub for a drink later?
No, I don't want to be late.
I'm not proposing an orgy, Jeff. Just a swift half down the pub. If you feel anxious about it, you can always draw protective equipment from the canteen.
You what?
A long spoon for supping with the devil.
OK. You're on.
After all, who have we got to open our hearts to but each other, eh?
Come in my car, I've got leather seats. You're a control freak, that's what you are.
Yeah, well, I can live with that.
It's just like the old days.
Except we were usually in the back. But this is not about the old days, is it, Veronica? Hmm? There's something you want to tell me, right?
Well, actually, there's something I want you to tell me.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, in the old days, if there was a nice little earner on the side, you were usually up for it, weren't you?
You know what I was really up for, don't you?
Don?
Who set this up?
I don't know
CIB?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Complaints Department.
Get off! What are you looking for?
A why?
Well, you won't bloody find one.
All right. Look, I'm sorry, Veronica, OK? But this is a dangerous game you're getting into here.
Yeah, well, you can say that again.
So you haven't been approached to set me up?
How can you ask me that?
Well, we both had worse things said about us. It comes with the territory.
Yeah, I suppose so.
All right. Let's try and pick the bones out of this, shall we? Is this favour for you, or are you fronting for someone else?
Well, it's not for me. It's for Clive Hanway.
So he wants police information, and he's willing to pay for it?
Yeah.
But you didn't give him my name, did you?
Veronica!
I had to.
Why, for God's sake?
Because he shares my bed. Because he pays my rent and because I owe him loads of dosh. But mainly because it's the only way I could stop him hitting me. Anyway, it's true. You used to do people favours when I knew you.
That's a long way from being the point, isn't it?